Players who fans hated then fell in love with. Back in October 2019, Arsenal were playing Crystal Palace at the Emirates, and Granit Xhaka was a club captain, but things were about to get really ugly. At that time, Arsenal were struggling for form, and the fans were frustrated, so when Xhaka got subbed off after the team blew a 2-goal lead, the crowd actually started booing him, and instead of just walking off quietly, Xhaka waved his arms, cupped his ear, and even swore at fans before throwing the captain's armband and storming straight down the tunnel. But what happened after that moment was even crazier than anyone expected. You see, after that incident, Xhaka was stripped of the captaincy, and everyone thought he was finished at Arsenal, as he even admitted later that his bags were packed and he was ready to leave the club for good. And it was not just about football either, because he and his family were getting threats online, and he said he could feel the pure hate from the fans every time he stepped onto the pitch. But what changed everything for Xhaka was something nobody saw coming. The thing is, Arsenal brought in a new manager, Mikel Arteta, and instead of letting Xhaka leave, Arteta convinced him to stay, promising to help him rebuild his relationship with the fans and find a new role in the team. So Xhaka decided to give it one more shot, and Arteta started using him in a different position, pushing him higher up the pitch where he could focus more on attacking and less on defending, which actually suited his style way better. But the way Arsenal fans eventually reacted to Xhaka's comeback is honestly unbelievable. As it turns out, Xhaka started playing some of the best football of his career, scoring goals, making assists, and showing real leadership on and off the pitch. And the fans slowly began to notice, so by the 2022 season, they were actually singing his name and even giving him the captain's armband again when the regular captain was out. And what's wild is that Xhaka became the only player over 30 in a super young Arsenal team, and he turned into a mentor for the younger guys, helping them believe they could actually challenge for the Premier League title. But the way that Xhaka's story ended at Arsenal is something that will stick with fans forever. What I mean is that in his very last game for Arsenal, Xhaka scored 2 goals, and when he got subbed off, the entire stadium that once booed him was chanting for him to stay. But I'm posting another football story like this one tomorrow. Follow if you want the algorithm show it too.